Absheni, we're talking cars. Thank you for joining us today. Welcome back if you're a resident. Welcome if you're new. We're looking into the Baic X55 or the Beijing X55. This is a Chinese Mercedes-Benz, which is quite stylish, futuristic, and features quite a number of really nice designs. I really like how slim these headlights are. Really makes the car look a bit more aggressive, especially from the front. I love how the Chinese went on an excursion to Kimberley, found lots of diamonds and came back with them. So you'll find diamond-like patterns on the headlight, 3D diamond-like patterns, which are really nice and pronounced. Look at how they're bed recessed over there. A really nice design cue that I like. Piano black treatment on the lower part of the bumper, which is obviously prone to scratches but looks nice. LED fog lamps, which are really nice and bright, very beautiful. Really like that. So remember, this is a Chinese Mercedes-Benz. So look at the key. It is very Mercedes-Benz like. Very nice. It feels nice in your hand. It looks exactly the same. Let's get inside and look into it. Looking into the interior of the car, soft to touch leather material used on top of the door guard, ambient lighting which is adjustable, customizable, so you can really find the color that matches your taste and needs. The diamond like patterns still continue over there, so very nice. Remember Kimberley. And then these controls are very Mercedes-Benz inspired, so aluminium window controls, so that's where you lock and unlock the car. And then a bit of piano black as well, which we don't really like, but it looks nice. And then that's where you control and adjust your mirrors. So same treatment continues onto the steady door handle, which also has an aluminium strip running across it. Nicely padded armrest, space for you to store your file or two, and a bottle holder there. As for the interior overview of the car, it features this black and red sport seats, which are amazing. They feature the Beijing scripting embroidered onto the headrest, as well as these metal inserts. So this being the creme de la creme, top of the range premium model, it comes equipped with these electronically adjustable driver and passenger front seats. The seats are perforated, meaning that you can all actually cool them, and they're heated as well, so it's a nice to have feature. Moving on to the floating island, there is space beneath it, so you can store a wallet or two, a book or two, or whatever that comes in twos. And then there's the space for a USB port over there. Looking into the center armrest, the padding is okay. It really could be better, but we will not dwell on it. Yeah, the Audi inspired gas shaft lever makes an appearance over here. Piano black finish on the surface, which we can all agree on. It is more of a form over functionality thing because it will scratch with time. But anyway, you can store your phone over here. And then the front part being your wireless charger. Opening the storage area, you can then adjust the airflow into this area, which you can basically call this area. Yeah, so there's space for your 12-volt power supply as well as your USBs. So as for the steering wheel itself, it is nice and compact, so it is great for you to hold and use. I also love how there's a blend of different materials used on it. I like the fact that it's flat bottomed, which then echoes its sporty dynamics, and then the red stitching along this area here also adds to that. So this material over here, even though it looks perforated, is not. It is just one of those surprises that the Chinese bring your way. The piano black finish also makes an appearance, and then the metal insert, which also then matches that of the door handle, as well as the engine engine start and stop button over there. The Baic X55, it is well designed. I mean, it's quite a looker from every angle. Just look at the car. So I like quite a number of designs on the car. The big Beijing scripting onto the rear tail bar. I really like the chrome strip that runs across the side profile as well. From the rear, I really like the spoiler. It is dynamically designed and looks nice. Remember Kimberley? Yes. So yeah, part of the diamonds are also embedded onto the rear tail light. A young gloss black treatment on top of the light. Nice. These beautiful curves. I also like the curves, the one that sweeps through to the front of the car. Really nice. So as with the lower treatment of the bumper, it is finished in gloss black, and then PDC is housed in the not so glossy part of the car. So this is standard on all of the ranges, but then for the top of the range you get the front PDC as well. So this being the 1.5 turbocharged engine, it comes with these dual exit tail pieces. So one is located over here and then the other over there. So I like how there is no fake diffuser like effects on this. You can also open the tailgate from this end. You can press the key, and then it automatically opens. A very nice feature. And you can get closer, look into detail. There's an area there where you can store something. 12-volt power supply, a beautiful light, so it's not yellow like the older days. Clearly the future is quite bright. And you can easily extend this like this. It looks really nice and closed. Or you can also, it should be removable somehow. Anyway, the big opening is quite the boot opening is quite big. I believe like 350 liters of boot space. This would be enough for somebody like me. You can open the seats from here as well, push it there, and they would close, they would open. So since this is electric, you can also press over there to close it. Very nice. So as we get into pricing, there are 3 model choices. They all share the same engine, which is possibly rumor has it, it's a Mercedes-Benz inspired 1.5 liter turbocharged engine, got 430 kilowatts as well as 305 newton meters of torque. So compared to the competition in the compact SUV segment, this blows the competition out of the water. You know, the Tiggo 4 Pro Cherry comes closer to mind. The Haval Julion, which is in front of me, that's the competition, but I'd possibly go with the Beijing. It looks a lot more flamboyant, it looks a lot more exciting, a lot more futuristic, as well as the price. So the prices there is as follows: 420,000 for the Dynamic, which is the entry-level model. The middle of the range is you add 30,000 rand more, and then you get the Elite package, and then you add a further 30,000 more, and then you get the Premium package, which is this one. So this one comes priced from 480,000. Sports driving mode in the city, the initial response is quite positive. It bites, give it the beans. Okay, sunroof is a bit open. Well, it's not a bit, it's fully open, and I'm enjoying a bit of sunlight, a bit of fresh air. I love it. Power is there, especially compared to the competition. This is the quickest one of the bunch, the fastest one of the bunch. Very nice. I'm impressed. The engine setup and the gearbox, I love how I don't feel the gear changes. You know, with certain DSGs you can feel the gearbox upshift or downshift, but on this case there isn't much. You know, let's close the sunroof. Sunroof closed. Aircon on. AC on. Fan speed on 5. Airflow mode. Want it to come to my face. Need cold air. ventilated seats, because it's nice massagery effect on my back. You know, it's as if someone is blowing cold air onto your back, or whispering, you know. Yeah, it feels very nice. I'm a fan. Sports driving mode, 50 kilometers in gear 4. Good enough in my books. Let's give it the beans. As for piloting the Chinese machine, feels very nice. I love how quiet it is. Bit of performance. Yeah, 305 Newton meters of torque. They definitely come up, and they come to the party and really play. We're on the highway doing speeds of 80 kilometers per hour. It's quiet in here. You can hear a bit of noise from outside, but the NVH levels are satisfactory. Just want to give it the beans a bit. Stands up and goes. Okay, really nice. I'm loving that. Seats are comfortable. Well, they're firm, but in a comfortable way. So I don't. Does that even make sense? Yes, they are a bit firm. Like, it feels they hug you. They are sports seats. Well, visible. You can see they are sports seats. But how it hugs you, you know, it hugs you in a really nice manner, and you feel in control of the car. It is steering wheel is direct. Let's try on the sports mode. So we toggle it on the screen. Sports. You hear that sound? Then it comes alive. Throttle response has been increased. It sounds a bit bassier. Let's try a speed test. Acceleration from 80 to 120. Foot flat. Kick down. Satisfactory. Good enough. Yeah, it's not gonna blow your head off, but it's really good. I mean, I'd really recommend this car. You know, compared to the competition, it sure does offer you way more than enough power. The kilowatts are 135, Newton meters 305. And the competition, it ranges from, you know, this for maybe looking at the T-Cross, for example, the 1 liter, 75 or 77 kilowatts, and then 170 Newton meters or 190 in between there. And if compared to this, that is like, yeah, two different things. You know, you can really appreciate the power that the Mercedes-Benz Chinese brand offered you, because yeah, this car is really affiliated with Mercedes-Benz. Beijing and Daimler are, you know, they are in a partnership. So really, I'm impressed with the car. Comfortable cruiser on the road. It feels quite sporty, hey? Yeah, feels quite sporty. Really responds to your commands, and I'm loving the features also. Beautiful inside, looks like a yacht. Very impressed. As for the city driving, we are in the eco driving mode, taking it easy. Okay, that was a bit of a hump. You could feel it, but not really feel it. That doesn't make sense, but it makes sense. So you can feel a bit of it's unsettled, just a tiny little bit, but the way it absorbs the unsettlement, then, you know, you're quite happy in here. Yeah, city. Well, it's compliant over bumps. Well, apart from the nice driving position that you get from driving an SUV, you feel on top of the world. The steering wheel is very beautiful. Yeah, the sports steering wheel is very nice. It feels really nice to hold and use. Controls of a quality. Yeah, these are quality buttons that I used over here. The car is a very nice place to be at, honestly. So in conclusion, what are my thoughts on the Beijing? I think it's a great crossover, especially compared to the competition. It stands out from its design, the features that you get, and the price. So yeah, bear in mind that I don't think it is what you'd normally associate with a traditional crossover, which would then prioritize comfort over maybe performance and the likes. So this one is a blend of all that. So it's firm but comfortable, it's sporty looking, it is quite futuristic in its design. So it's a hybrid of all these features. So pricing is starting from 120,000 for the dynamic model, which is the entry-level model, and then you add a further 30,000 to get to the elite, and then a further 30,000 to get to the premium. So yeah, I would outright say spend the extra funds, get the premium, because you do want to have these nice to have luxuries. So yeah, you will enjoy these bells and whistles. So it also comes with a 5-year 60,000 service plan, which would normally be charged at about 17,000, but is offered to you for free. So pretend you were paying for that and simply outright go for the premium model, and then you get to enjoy your car for the years to come. It's a great buy.